welcome back. It is so good to have you on this Monday. Let me tell you about one of my favorite quotes, right? Oprah Winfrey once said, "Step out of the history that is holding you back and step into the story you are willing to create." And she sure has done that so beautifully. And that is what the Women of the Future Awards is all about, recognizing the women who are writing a new future, but through business.
I love that. If you can't see the future you want, just go and create it. You be that source. I love it. So Fair Lady, Santam, and True Love, all incredible brands in their own right, are now uniting. They are looking for the 2025 Santam Woman of the Future. So whether you've just launched your business, you're just taking those first few steps, making a difference in the community, which is vitally important right now, or maybe you've been steering the ship for a while, you have your own enterprise, empire, creating a wake behind you, maybe this is your moment.
I have a feeling that it is. So this is just your final reminder that entries are closing soon, so don't miss your opportunity and chance to be recognized, but also rewarded for what you have built.
And we know the power of this network, so please inspire yourself. Whatever mantra you lean on to get out of bed and go and dominate, start preaching it and manifesting. Why? Because this is a massive opportunity. You win your share of over 840,000 Rand in prizes, which is in itself going to, I think, set you on its way. But let's frame those awards here. So we've got 3 categories. We've got the Rising Star Award, if you're just getting going, making your mark. We've got the Social Entrepreneur Award, which in my mind is where the most exciting business is happening. And then, of course, Woman of the Future Award. Who is that captain of industry that has kind of opened the door, smashed the ceiling, however you want to talk about it. And there are women doing that right now on behalf of all women in the country.
And if you are that woman, make sure that you yourself get yourself in the running, because that prize money is so incredible, and also the recognition goes such a long way. So make sure you go to the website. It is womenofthefuture.co.za, and entries do close on the 3rd of June. That's literally next week. So make sure that you get your entries in ASAP.
Well, you can't just throw something like that on us. Okay, you're lucky I've got my cardio power on this morning to govern me.
It's the morning moves, bro. It's the morning moves. They just evolve throughout the day. I love it.
Oh, man. Okay, so let's bring some adult energy to this conversation. Malala Yousafzai once said, "When the whole world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful." Maybe that's a good notion in today's climate. It's that essence of a social entrepreneur, a woman using her voice and her business to uplift communities. Simple as that.
Love it. And we've got a lot of them in our country, right? But listen to this. Fair Lady, Santam, and True Love are looking for the 2025 Santam Woman of the Future. Now, this is someone who is, whether you just launched your business or making a difference in the community, or you've been steering your own enterprise for years, this is your moment.
And I really like the idea that they've taken different kind of seasons of a business owner's life and focusing on the best investment in South Africa, which is any woman, in fact. But a female-led business in South Africa does well for so many reasons. And I think in the social entrepreneurship space, that's where it comes to bear. So they've got the Social Entrepreneur Award. And this is for those who lead with purpose, who lead with passion. And if you know someone who is turning passion into impact in their communities, this is the space to celebrate.
Yeah, let's celebrate. And I mean, can you think of a woman using business to maybe make a real difference in their community? Well, I think this is exactly it. And bro, I can't even say one name, because I think it would just do disrespect to all the others that are out there, right?
Gogo. I'm going to say the word Gogo because I think this country is being looked after and grown and nurtured and healed by the Gogos, by a section of our society that has taken that on board, and especially in the early childhood development space. There are women in this country using a tiny little grant to look after everyone else's children. They will dress it up as a creche, but ultimately what it is them applying triage to their community to look after kids that don't have that structure. And how often, in how many little dynamics is that playing out? We owe the Gogos everything.
I think you're so right, because our women are so self-sacrificial. They're so humble for a bigger and more passionate cause. And I think this is the reason why we need to highlight these women. We need them to get involved involved in something incredible. And remember that entering one of the 3 categories, and anyone that wins is going to be getting a share of 840,000 Rand in prizes. And there's 3 categories, right? First up is the Rising Star Award. You've got the Social Entrepreneur Award, and then you have the Woman of the Future Award.
I love it. The 3 phases of business growth. So if you yourself need to have this platform, if you want to highlight someone else, head to womanofthefuture.co.za to enter. It's as simple as that, but you've got to jump on it. Entries close 3rd of June, and we're going to get a lot.
Oh, we need to hurry up and also claim your space, create your legacy, because Santam, hey, this is freedom.